So the AFC East, my favorite division because my Miami Dolphins are a part of it. And for most of my life have been, not that great in it. They've won it 2 times since I've been watching the, no, sorry. They've won it 1 time, made the playoffs another time, but in 2008 was the only time they actually won the AFC East since I've been a fan of football. So quite difficult to take. And unfortunately, I don't think this year is going to be any different. And that's because starting off with the Buffalo Bills, they looked great last year. They really have reached the almost top. The only thing that could top it now is if they win a Super Bowl, which I do think they will be contending for a Super Bowl with that squad of their rebuild. What more can you say about them? They lost in the AFC Championship game last year, but they won 2 playoff games to get there, beating the Colts and the Ravens. Very impressed. Josh Allen took that next step, became one of the top players in the NFL. I know he was number 6, I want to say, on the NFL Top 100, and he deserves it. He played out of his mind. He's great. The Bills are going to be great. And you know what? Of the other teams, the Patriots, Jets, Bills, they're my not favorite. How to put this? I dislike them the least. They have suffered mediocrity along with the Dolphins for very, very long time, and their fans seem like cool people. So happy for them. They're going to be first in this division. Second place, I know Pat McAfee angered Dolphins Twitter by saying that the Patriots pretty much are going to be second and the Dolphins going to be all the way down in fourth. I do personally think the Dolphins are going to come in second and be fighting for a wild card spot. I think the Patriots are much improved from last year, but they're starting a rookie quarterback, so very unpredictable. We haven't seen him play even 1 snap, and I think Tua is good, and I think Tua will continue to improve with the offense that they've built around him, with the coordinators that they've added to build around him. So Dolphins, I'm going to pick to come in second, probably around that 11 win, 11-6, maybe 12-5, maybe. That would be great. Probably not 13-4. That's a little too wishful thinking, but they're trending in the right direction, and I think, they could surprise some people. I'm quite hopeful. So that brings me to the Patriots, who I think will finish in third place in this division and at least be competitive on the outside potential wild card. The only reason I say that is because while I do think Mac Jones is quite good and he's going to be quite good, he's a rookie. He's going to have games where he struggles. He's not going to look as perfect as he did in the preseason against backups for the most part. So I think they have added a lot of firepower around him. They're not going to ask him to do too much. I think this is more a product of just the AFC being absolutely stacked. If you're falling in like the middle of the field, it's going to be quite difficult to kind of break out and kind of sneak into the playoffs in that scenario. So Patriots, I think, are going to come in third. And then I think the New York Jets are going to come in fourth. Zach Wilson has me hopeful that he's going to be good. It's going to come down to Robert Saleh. How is he as a head coach? Obviously, we all know as a defensive coordinator, he is phenomenal. So I do think he's going to be a good coach. I think it's always difficult. New York is a pressure cooker of a market. You have to be the right kind of person, have the right kind of mental makeup to succeed in New York from a quarterback position and a head coaching position. So we shall see. I don't think they're especially talented right now, but as much as I hate to say it, I do think the Jets are moving in the right direction, and this AFC East potentially is going to be a very good and very competitive division moving forward now that Brady has kind of left a power vacuum in the division. So that's exciting. That will only build, I don't think people think much about the Dolphins, Bills, and Jets, a little bit more the Bills lately because of last couple of years. But I think this will kind of bring those franchises back to relevancy, back to competitiveness with the Patriots after their absolute reign of terror seemingly has, if not come to an end, has at least not, it's not as scary as it once was, and it's not as seemingly assured that they are going to be top of the division every year. And hopefully the Bills don't just take their place. Hopefully it is more competitive. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you think is going to happen in the comments down below. Give me your 1 through 4 rating for the AFC East, and I'm excited to read those. Hey, thank you so much for watching that clip. If you liked it, maybe subscribe. We have tons of other NFL videos, as well as really every sport we're covering here on Wicked Good Sports. So subscribe, stick around. If you want, check us out on iTunes. We post mirrors of the videos on there as audio only. Follow us on Twitter at WGEverything, at Wicked Good Sport, on Instagram, on Twitch at twitch.tv/WickedGoodEverything, and on TikTok, just search Wicked Good Everything. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.